Hello everyone, welcome to our TJ Comments and Answers channel. I hope you are all doing well. In this new week, we are going to prepare for the comments section. Let's seek hidden pearls. We are in the week of July 15th to 21st, during which we will analyze Psalms 63 to 65. Let's begin. The first question is: why does this text prompt us to speak constructively? Before answering the question, let's read the Bible text. Psalm 64:3 says, "They sharpen their tongues like swords and aim their cruel words like arrows." Very well, so the answer to the question is: this text teaches us that words can be very harmful, like swords or arrows. This prompts us to speak constructively because it is easy to hurt others with our words, just as it is easy to destroy a house but difficult to build it. We all make mistakes, so finding faults in others is easy. But instead of using our words to criticize and destroy, we should use them to support and encourage. In this way, we strengthen our relationships and create a positive environment. Additional comments. David describes his enemies as people who use their words to hurt, comparing them to swords and arrows. This verse reminds us of the power that words have and how they can be used to cause harm. It encourages us to be careful with our own words and to trust in Jehovah when we face slander or verbal attacks. Let's move on to the next question. What spiritual pearls have you found about Jehovah, the ministry, and other topics in this week's Bible reading? Psalm 63:1 says, "O God, you are my God, I keep seeking you. My soul thirsts for you. I am faint with longing for you in a dry and parched land where there is no water." Very well, so the comment is: in this verse, David expresses a deep desire to be close to Jehovah. He compares his need for God to thirst in a desert, showing how much he longs for Jehovah's presence in his life. This verse teaches us the importance of seeking Jehovah every day and recognizing how much we need him, especially in difficult times. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 63:6 says, "When I remember you on my bed, I meditate on you during the night watches." Very well, so the comment is: David speaks of how he thinks of Jehovah even during the night. This verse shows the importance of meditating on Jehovah and his goodness at all times, not just during the day, but also in the quiet of the night. It teaches us that keeping Jehovah in our thoughts can give us peace and comfort, helping us feel his presence in every moment of our lives. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 63:7 says, "Because you are my help, I sing for joy in the shadow of your wings." Very well, so the comment is: David acknowledges that Jehovah has been his help and protection. The image of being under Jehovah's wings conveys a sense of security and care, similar to how a bird protects its young. This verse teaches us that we can find joy and comfort in Jehovah's protection, knowing that he is always willing to help and care for us in times of need. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 64:1 says, "Hear my voice, O God, in my complaint, preserve my life from dread of the enemy. Very well, so the comment is. Here, David is asking Jehovah for help. He asks him to listen and protect him from his enemies, who frighten him and want to harm him. This verse reminds us that we can turn to Jehovah for protection when we feel scared or in danger. It shows us that Jehovah is always willing to listen to us and take care of us. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 64:10 says, "The righteous will rejoice in Jehovah and take refuge in him, all the upright in heart will glory." Very well, so the comment is. This verse highlights the joy and confidence that the righteous find in Jehovah. It reminds us that by living according to Jehovah's principles, we can find refuge and joy in him. It is a promise that those who follow the right path and trust in Jehovah will be rewarded with joy and protection. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 65:4 says, "Blessed is the one you choose and bring near to live in your courts. We are filled with the good things of your house, of your holy temple." Very well, so the comment is. David expresses happiness and blessing for those whom Jehovah chooses and draws near to him. He speaks of the satisfaction and abundance found in Jehovah's presence. This verse shows us that being invited to draw near to Jehovah and dwell in his presence is a great blessing. It teaches us that in Jehovah's house we find all the good and necessary things for our lives. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 65:9 says, "You care for the land and water it, you enrich it abundantly." The streams of God are filled with water to provide the people with grain, for so you have ordained it. Very well, so the comment is. In this verse, David praises Jehovah for caring for the earth and providing everything necessary for a good harvest. Jehovah makes it rain and enriches the land, ensuring that there is enough grain. This verse teaches us to thank Jehovah for all the blessings we receive, both great and small. It reminds us that He is the one who provides and takes care of us constantly. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 65:11 says, "You crown the year with your bounty, and your paths overflow with abundance." Very well, so the comment is. Here David praises Jehovah for his abundant blessings throughout the year. The image of paths overflowing with abundance symbolizes Jehovah's generosity. This verse invites us to recognize and thank Jehovah for the way He continually blesses our lives, providing us not only with what is necessary but with abundance. Well, that was the analysis of the comments and answers for the hidden pearls of this week. I hope it is very helpful to you, my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a big hug, and may Jehovah always bless and protect you.